Yeah.
I said Stephen Red asked where we wanted to be, and I said bracket 3. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I know you have a billion decks, so
I'm just gonna whatever you guys need me to play to fill out the pot. I probably got it.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a ton of options too. We figured since you and Bert play together a lot, like y'all could probably set the pace, and then Brad and I can just like find something that matches where y'all typically like to play.
Mhm.
That sound good?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Bert's thinking about Eshki, I think, for today. Bert, what turn do you typically like start cooking with that? Not necessarily win, but what turn do you typically start cooking?
Um. So it's a little bit of a faster deck. It's ferocious dot deck is what I like to call it. So, big creatures,
Mhm.
and I'm trying to ramp out into those. So I would really say turn 5 or 6. I'm trying to get
Okay.
my big creatures out. Now Eshki does come out a little bit earlier, and she has the potential to pop off because if I cast a non-creature spell and Eshki, she does get those +2 counters, and I draw a card, and that starts the loop of me playing 2 spells per turn to get the +2 counters to draw a card. So she is going to
Yeah.
be ferocious. I'm also open to playing Fabine tonight, which is Boss's
I mean,
Confidant.
yeah. Honestly, I think I've played against your Fabine deck before, so I think
Okay. Eshki.
I'm interested in Eshki. I'm interested in
Okay.
Eshki here. So are you looking to play like a double-digit turn game, or are you looking for the game to be kind of quick with Eshki?
Um, if turn 10 is like when the game stops, I'm not gonna be angry. Turn 9 or 10 I think is fine, right, Micah?
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I've got decks that can do that.
Okay. Sounds good. And is there anything y'all don't like playing against, like mechanically or like archetypes that you're not a fan of?
Hit me with them, all of it.
yeah.
Love that energy.
I ran
Bert,
into a
anything for
Yeah,
Warlock
you?
Rogue
yeah.
the other day, so I feel invincible.
All right. I mean, I literally have the Great Aurora on my desk
Oh,
as
that card's
like
fine.
one of my favorite cards,
That
and it's
card's
basically
fine.
green. It's green Warp World, but
Yeah.
yeah. I won't be
It's a really
casting that
good
this game
card too.
probably.
Yeah.
We'll see. It's so good. Okay, so that sounds good then. So we've got Eshki then. Brad, what are you thinking?
I don't know. So I have here. This one is a Merfolk deck, so kind of like mid-rangey. Like make my creatures evasive, get extra bonuses for dealing combat damage. So like this deck probably wants to attack every combat. Then this Quintorius deck is kind of like a reanimator, sort of. I really am like he makes 3/2s whenever a card leaves my graveyard, so I'm going to be doing a lot of like small value creatures with ETBs or sacrifice effects or whatever, like to make a bunch of 3/2s. And then the one on the far right is really a Voltron deck, because Tana makes when she deals combat damage, I can make that many saprolings, and so I put an effect or two on her that scales her power with the number of creatures I control. So it's like one very large creature and a bunch of 1/1s. So like,
how would you feel about Big Q here, Brad?
I mean, I
feel like Big Q would be.
He's
kind
my
of fun.
boy.
I think I'm gonna play Astarion. This is my Voltron deck. This is a I stack a bunch of equipments on Astarion, who has Death Touch and Lifelink, and then I tried to double up on the so he has a Wound Reflection or Boon Reflection kind of analog as his ability at the end of my turn. So I can so I try to double up on that effect. I try to just make his power really big, so whenever he swings I gain a lot of life, so at the end of the turn I can make an impactful decision one way or the other. So suit up Astarion and go. It's not super fast because he's a 6-drop, and but if I get the right stuff cooking, the deck has some good longevity. So
y'all always inspire me with your graphics and just how much professionalism there is in your presentation of stuff. Like Brad, I'm just sitting here like
Brad is really good at that. I am
I'm
very
just
not
like-
good at that.
I mean, but you do have a QR code for your deck though, just in case somebody needs it, or like a
I do.
Magicon or
It's
something like
true.
that. And that's like really,
Yeah.
I love it so very much. I might try to, I
Thanks.
might give a whack at it. I might try it myself, Brad. And I'll let you know how it goes.
Nice. Do it.
So yeah, and I also, and Micah, you probably picked up on it, but this is probably like the best first pod you could ever have on Spell Table Game because Steph and Brad are just
Oh,
professionals at this Rule Zero conversation.
Well, thanks.
Well, that's good because I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'll give it a shot.
Yeah. Do you have the Spell Table link?
I do. I'm working on getting my camera set up now.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so right now we're just chilling. They can't hear us, but I mean, yeah, that was the point. I like for Real Zero the conversations to take place on stream. Like I said, I'm playing Eshki. Eshki has some bite, you know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy, but like I said, it's ferocious, and so like big creatures go crazy. Like let's do Arena Glory. See, we get that haste from Arena Glory.
Yeah, I've played Eshki a couple times in limited, and whew, so
I can't
good.
Imagine, oh my god, you just get to play like, oh my goodness. Like yeah, you just play your two spells a turn, and it's just like okay.
Mm-hmm. And she keeps refilling your hands, just like a nice big threat that scales with the number of turns, and whew.
Yeah, it's been really good.
All right.
Is that Dragonhawk?
So, yeah. What I'm looking to play is my Dragonhawk Fates Tempest deck. My two favorite creature types in Magic the Gathering are dragons and dinosaurs.
These are good decisions.
Nice.
I respect it.
And so naturally, Dragonhawk is both, or will be commanding both. So I'm going to be playing Dragonhawk, my boy from Bloomburrow.
Is your showcase art full?
Can you guys see everything okay on my camera? Do I?
It's a little bit blurry, but I feel like we'll be able to make it out as the game goes on, and we'll ask questions if we need to.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
We're in good shape.
So I can go.
It is the showcase foil, yeah.
Yeah, we picked up a showcase foil the other day too, so I thought about you when I saw it. I was just like, also me and Aiko work at the same LGS. We work at
We do.
Oh, you do. So you get to see Bert a lot.
Yeah.
I do, yeah.
I'm sorry. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's great.
Yes.
That's awesome. That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's a really good time actually. All right. Guess I should do the hashtag introduction. What is going on, everybody at home? It's your boy Bert, back with yet another stream for you. This time we got some amazing guests. One new guest, one that I personally love. You know.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, but this is my homie Micah. Micah is awesome, and I hope that y'all appreciate him being here because I know I do. I was excited when he was just like, "Yeah, I want to be on a Sunday stream," and I was just like, "Let's go." Let's go.
Heck yeah.
But not only do we have Micah, we also have Steph and Brad, two of my favorite content creators in the sphere. I was actually watching y'all's was it sealed or draft that y'all were doing last night or no, it was sealed. It was
yeah, we did draft last night.
It was draft.
We did not do especially well.
No,
we had a good time.
But yeah, I had fun. And that's all that matters. It's because you didn't let Brad do the inspired ultimatum.
The five color ultimatum title that he wanted to do. Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
You gotta let.
It would have been so great.
Ultimatum. But yeah.
You know, I'm learning. Maybe I'm just maybe that's the issue. We just I don't like fun, and so that was why we didn't do well. Who knows?
Well, yeah. If you haven't already, definitely give them a follow on the Twitch and the Blue Skies and all the good stuffs. Check out their stuff. They have some really good the stuff y'all gave away in MagicCon Chicago. Do y'all still have that?
Yeah, the actually hold on, I got them right here. Give me 1 second.
Yeah. I felt underdressed when
Yeah, we got like these things.
Yeah.
They're like little commander game trackers.
Yeah, they're really
They're kinda
sweet,
cute.
y'all.
Yeah, they got like little track your games inside of them, and yeah,
Definitely something
Kinda fun.
to keep. So, if you ever are y'all going to be in Vegas?
we are, and we will have these in Vegas too. So don't you?
I will also be in Vegas. I literally booked my flight and everything yesterday. Uh,
Amazing! I'm so glad. That'll be so
yeah,
fun to see you.
so it'll be good to see y'all again. And also, Steph and Brad were on the Weird But It Works, the panel we were on in Chicago. So like, I like spending time with them, if you can't tell. But yeah, let's just get into the game. We've already talked about our decks and what they do. So I guess we can just roll to see who goes first. Yeah, roll some 2d6 if that's okay.
Let's do it.
That
I'm
works
ready.
great.
Ooh, 10's pretty good.
I have 6. That's not super helpful, is it?
I have 7,
Oh.
which is just painfully average.
I'm gonna roll 1d6 twice. Oh no.
That was a 1 and
Yeah, that didn't help me at all. I got 2 1s.
Oof.
Alright, this is playable. I will keep it.
Love it.
All
Okay.
right. Well then, I have this Arid Mesa, which I will use to fetch an Elegant Parlor. I'll surveil 1 when that enters, and I'll pass the turn.
All right.
All
Mama,
I'm
you
about to
have
have a
2
sweaty
colors?
turn, y'all. I just want you to know. It's going to be so sweaty. We're going to start with a Scrubland. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Then a Soul Ring. Then a Hero's Heirloom.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Oh, that's
I know,
wild.
I know. Wild. We wilding over here.
Okay.
Come at me. I know what I did.
My turn?
Yep.
Yep.
It's over for you. I hope you know. Pass.
Single target Vandal Blast. I'm ready.
Let's play
Make
this
me regret my
first
hubris.
round, and then I'm gonna crack it for a trial, and I will pass.
All right. Let me get my Surveil 1 here. Yeah, we'll keep that. Why not?
After all,
Untap.
why shouldn't I keep?
Draw.
After all.
After all,
Why shouldn't I?
Here's a Clifftop Retreat and a Boros Signet. And that's it. I'll pass.
Oh, we're
Okay,
playing
and
Magic
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 and draw.
tonight. No, I'm just.
Yeah, we are.
kidding.
All right. I'm going to play a Plains. I pay 3 mana to cast Eowyn, Lady of Rohan, which says at the beginning of combat on my turn, target creature of my choice gains First Strike or Vigilance, but if that creature is equipped, it gains both instead. And it makes equip abilities I cast cost 1 less to activate. You know what? That means that Hero's Heirloom can equip to Eowyn for 1. So we're going to do that. We're going to equip Hero's Heirloom to Eowyn for 1. Eowyn is now a 4/5 with Vigilance, Trample, and Haste, and First Strike.
Whoa.
She's not my commander, but she sure feels like it. Brad, you have more permanents than the other 2 players. I would like to
Hey.
attack you for 4.
Let's go.
All right. I'll take 4.
There you go. We cooking. Pass.
All right. Draw my card. I'll play another mountain. I'll
So I said
tap
this
both
deck is
those
slower
mountains,
and clunkier, and I feel like this game is going to be an exception to that rule.
and I'll cast an Arcane Signet.
Yeah, you are. All right, we love ramping.
Let's see. That is my turn.
All right, let's untap. Draw. Okay, we're playing. I'm drawing some big spells. I'm gonna tap 2, and I guess I will play this Sylvan Library. Maybe pay some lives later down the line, or maybe just look at some cards. You never know. I'll pass turn after that.
Okay. Untap. We'll draw. Let's see. Interesting. All right. I think I'm going to play the Sacred Foundry tapped, and I will cast Squee, Goblin Nabob,
Squeeze me.
and I will pass.
Okay, I will untap, and I will draw. We will play yet another Plains. I will then pay 4 mana. Actually, Yeah, 4 mana to cast Cradle of Vitality, which says whenever I gain life, I may pay 2 mana. If I do, I put a +1/+1 counter on target creature for each life I gained.
Ooh.
And then I will pay 1 mana for Shadow Spear. We're just gonna keep playing lots of low-cost cards.
Oh my goodness.
I will go to combat. And Bert, I would like your decision about how many cards to keep with Sylvan Library to be just a little bit more difficult. I would like to attack you for 4.
All right, sounds good.
I'm safe so far.
You are safe so far. You start playing permanents though, and no, I'm just kidding.
I'm playing Fair Magic over here. I'm just
you are playing Fair
Flame
Magic.
Mountain. All right.
Speaking of Fair Magic, will you put
draw.
your commander in your spell table's a little weird, and you got to put your commander in the little command zone thingy so we can take commander
under
damage
your
if and when that
name.
happens. So
Yeah. Under your
Yeah.
name. there's
Under my
a-
name.
Yeah.
there's a little
Oh,
no
I
commander
see.
slot.
I see. Yeah.
So that helps us so we can track commander damage from your person, and then you can also click that, and then you can track commander damage from our people in that same window.
Boop.
Yeah.
How exciting! We love it. Also, I
Could
just
be
really
good
like
there.
Dragonhawk. Dragonhawk's really cool.
I have
It
an
is
obsession.
one of my favorite cards to come out of Bloom Barrel. So I drew my card for turn.
Yep.
I'm gonna play a mountain. I'm going to then tap 2. I'm gonna cast Marauding Raptor. Marauding Raptor says creature spells I cast cost 1 less to cast, and then whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, Marauding Raptor deals 2 damage to it. If a dinosaur is dealt damage this way, Marauding Raptor gets +2/+0 till end of turn.
Ooh.
He's just a chill little guy. He's a dinosaur. He's red. He fit the bill. I will pass my turn.
That card does a lot. Alright, I will untap.
It doesn't. It's fine. It's
And
you
then
don't gotta
we'll
look at him that closely.
Sylvan Library.
At first,
promise.
it was the players can't gain life one. I was like, ooh, no, but it's not. It's not. The other
Nah,
one that looks just
Not yet.
It looks just like I know. I'm sure that one's in there.
It could be.
I'm sure it is. Dragonhawk is a great card, and lifelink is probably not great for that.
One extra card, I should say. So I go down to 31, and then, man, what if?
There we go. I got face cam now. Let's go.
Yay!
Ooh.
Yay!
We are the picture of sophistication here. I love it.
What do I do here, chat?
You probably
my
want to
best.
murder me.
I'm gonna
I
put
do.
myself in the top left.
I do, but
Better get out of the way.
get out of the way. I think
I gotta get out of the way of my stuff.
Yeah, I will play this breeding pool tapped, and then I guess I will play. No, I just pass. Is what I do. I play this breeding pool tapped and pass. Not a very eventful turn, but we'll get there. I promise.
I believe in you.
Untap and draw. Play a planes. Let's run my commander out there.
How many cards did you keep with the library, Bert?
Just one extra. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Just one extra. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Not being too greedy over there. I respect it.
No, you gotta respect, 'cause especially when you got the Voltron player over there with the life gain and the heirlooms and the shadow spears. It's gonna add up.
It's probably.
Yeah, I'll pass.
All right. Untap. Draw. Okay.
Trying casual games.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you
play
for
a
the
land.
raid. Hello Raiders. How are
Hey,
you?
JM and
Oh, what's up?
Octavia.
Let's go.
Hi, friends. All right. I'm going to pay 3 mana to cast the Sword of Vengeance. Equipped creatures gets +2/+0 and first strike and vigilance and trample and haste. I would like to pay 2 because it costs 1 less to equip it to AON. And I would like to pay
Keywords.
1 to equip Shadow Spear to AON.
What's a keyword?
AON has all of the keywords. Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is getting +5/+2. Every keyword imaginable except for indestructible and hexproof. And flying. So most of the keywords imaginable.
look, we backed this up, NG.
And so 7, 6. A 7/6 lots keywords. Hey Brad, I would like to Yeah,
Come
but I don't want to attack you
on.
with this.
Yeah, you want to attack me?
I do.
I'm gonna block with Squee.
Sounds great. Trample is one of those
Oh.
keywords, Brad.
All right, it's fine.
Poor
Squee's got to go.
Sounds great.
What's the total?
7.
So I'm taking 6.
Sounds great.
29.
And then I will gain 7 life.
Yeah, I don't like
Go to
that.
47. And I will pass the turn.
Okay, I will untap. With Fear on the stack. I'm gonna play a mountain.
Benji, I started with a soul ring. I'm already the criminal.
Except for problem. Let's
I will go ahead and run out my commanders. I'm gonna cast Dragonhawk, Fate's Tempest. So Dragonhawk says it's got flying, it's a 5/5, it's a bird dragon, it's all the cool things. Whenever Dragonhawk enters or attacks, I exile the top X cards in my library, where X is the number of creatures I control with power 4 or greater. I can play those cards until my next end step, so at the end of my turn. At the beginning of my next end step, Dragonhawk deals 2 damage to each opponent for each of those cards that are still exiled.
So
Love
good.
that.
My Marauding Raptor is going to deal 2 damage to it when it enters. It's not a dinosaur, so Marauding Raptor doesn't get a buff. And then when Dragonhawk enters, it has power 4 or greater, so it's going to exile a card from the top of my library.
Okay.
It's a Forerunner of the Empire. I
Okay.
do not have enough mana to cast that, so it's going to stay in exile when I move to my end step.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's going to take 2 damage from Dragonhawk's ability.
I can't
Ow.
believe you've done this.
I'm going to keep doing it.
So just 2
Alright.
damage, you said?
Yeah,
Just 2 damage. A very chill 2 damage.
Very chill.
Alright.
That is my turn.
I'm on tap. Let's do the Sylvan Library thing. Oh, that card is hot. But I don't think we keep it there. I don't think... Yeah. I think we... Wait. I think we draw this card and the other 2 can go. I will play this Windswept Heath. I will crack it, go to 28. Living on the edge. To go and get some sort of forest. Maybe a Stomping Grounds. That's a forest, right? 2 life. And then... Well, hi, cool people. Noah! What's up?
Hi, Noah.
How are you doing this great fine day? I'm about to cast spells. So, I hope everybody's ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Dazzle us.
Dazzle us.
I'm just gonna play a very simple spell for 4 mana. I am going to play a Bloodbraid Elf. So
Ooh.
Bloodbraid
We
Elf
cascading.
has yeah, we cascading. So we're gonna cascade till we hit a 3. Let's see what we get. Mountain, Mana Drain. Oh, that's gonna go on bottom. That's unfortunate.
Not gonna counter our own spell.
Yeah. Get our mana.
Think of all the
next
mana you
turn.
could have
You
next
can have
turn.
4 mana
Next
turn.
turn.
Odd way to
jeez.
ramp, but okay.
Yeah. No, it's just delayed gratification. People see everybody's
It's a
used
tough
to that
one.
instant gratification and don't know what to. No, I'm just playing. This
Mana
having
Drain is
haste-
an instant, and it would be giving you gratification if you used it, so...
I
That's
need
the
you to
most
stop.
morally superior position I think I've ever heard someone pitch a mana drain with. Like, I feel like that's like yeah, it teaches us the value of delayed gratification. That's why mana drain is a super great card.
I'm actually just pass after it. I'm a little bit sad. I'm not gonna lie to you. But next turn is gonna be fire. I promise.
Hey,
All right.
based.
My upkeep. Squee comes back to my hand, which means a card left my graveyard, so I get a spirit. Wow.
Oh snap!
Then we'll draw.
Hey, base, how's it going? Nice to meet you as well. How are you doing tonight?
Y'all don't know each other. Y'all should game for sure.
Yeah, we should.
is
I
great.
want to game with so many people, and it's like I kind of hit a wall. Not
You
too
have a
long ago.
list.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I hit a wall of like just playing with the same people, and I was like, no, I want to play with more people. So I've been trying to like branch out more and meet more people like
That.
online and stuff.
I
like
was
that,
so happy when you reached out to us. Honestly, like I love gaming with you, so that was like, yeah, that was
Oh
great.
my god, don't even get me started. I will hype y'all up to the moon and back. Like,
Oh,
you need gas, I got you, cause I'm gonna gas y'all up.
You're the best. We appreciate you.
Mason Sile, thank you for the follow. Going to follow.
All right,
So
Steph.
good to see another brother out here. Not another brother. That insinuates. Wait a minute. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah,
It's always good.
y'all should. I'm telling you, y'all should connect for sure.
Yeah, no, it's always good to have another brother out here for sure.
So Steph,
Uh-huh.
as I understand it, one of the biggest challenges that Voltron decks face is having all of these equipment and not having a creature to equip it to.
So you're
So-
gonna get rid of my creature.
I'm gonna give you a 3/2 red and white spirit creature token, but I'm also going to exile Eowyn.
That's not very nice.
So I don't know if you want to use that token or not, but there you go.
Sure, I'll use the token. I'll use the super self-indulgent Brad token.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yes, it's him.
That's awesome.
And then I will play this Vexing Bauble.
I'm so vexed.
So whenever a player casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast that spell, counter it. I can also pay 1 mana and tap and sacrifice the Vexing Bauble to draw a card.
How do I feel about that? I think it's fine, but I'm sad.
I mean, your Cascade probably feels bad about that. So if you're gonna do
I'm
that,
glad I'm not a Cascade deck.
maybe get rid of it.
But
I will pass the turn.
All right. Hey, Brad, my turn was gonna look a lot better when I could play and attack with Astarion on the next turn. So you just kind of like
I helped.
it was
And
kind
I
of feel
helped.
bads right there.
And,
All right,
I did it.
I will play a swamp. We've got 4 mana here to play the Bloodletter of Aquazots, which has flying, and it says if an opponent would lose life during my turn, instead they lose twice that much life.
Yeah.
I think I can't give it haste here because but I can equip Brad. Okay, here we go. This is the thought train is running. Oh no, I can't. Oh no, I can equip the Sword of Vengeance. This is 3 mana. Sorry, it just took me a minute to recalibrate. We're gonna equip the Sword of Vengeance to the Bloodletter of
Speed Dutcher playing
Aquazots.
Ishkeeper,
So the
how
Bloodletter
you
is now
like
a
her?
4/4 with First Strike, Vigilance, Trample, Haste, and Flying. Hey Brad, I have a very
name is
acute sense of
Spain.
vengeance,
Welcome
and
to the
so does
stream.
my
How you doing?
sword. 4 in the air coming at you.
Benji, I like her a lot.
So it'd be 8, huh?
Yeah.
She
And then
has
I have a
bit of
3/2
learning
on the
curve to
ground
her,
that I'm
but
not
I
especially
definitely-
attached to. Let me see what their
definitely
stats on
enjoying
different
the
things.
deck.
Dragonhawk just eats that for lunch.
Nah, it's
What are the
It's a
stats on,
5/5, yeah.
on Bloodbraid Elf?
Bloodberry Elf is a 3/2.
3/2? Hey, I have a 3/2 that I don't care about. I'm going to attack you with this 3/2 on the ground.
Aw. Yeah, that's fine.
If you take it, remember you're losing twice as much life
Oh.
because I have the Bloodletter.
That's a good reminder. That is a really
But it's
good
like, hold
reminder.
up a second.
Yeah, actually, I think I will block in that case.
I figured you might. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brad, you just taking it, or what are you doing?
No, I can't. Swords.
Playing your other removal spell.
Yeah,
Let's
I wanted to
go.
save that for Astarion, but already being at 19 life when there's a burn deck at the table is probably not in my best interest.
I figured. All right, I deal no combat damage, but I'm incredibly gratified nonetheless. I will pass the turn.
It is
I gain
Apparently-
how much life?
equal to its power.
So 4. Okay, cool.
It is apparently incredibly important that I kill you soon, Steph, because you've attacked me now 3 times.
I mean, I just want you to make
I-
decisions about your permanents. That's all.
We'll play them out for turn.
I think it's incredibly important to the whole table that I get killed soon.
I'm gonna tap out.
Oh, do that. I like it.
I'm gonna cast Silverclad Ferocidons.
What Pokemon is it?
Silverclad Ferocidons says whenever it is dealt damage, each opponent sacrifices a permanent. My Marauding Raptor deals it 2 damage when it enters. Oh boy!
I can't
Wow.
believe
Okay,
you've
that's
done
very cool. So everybody has to sack a permanent, eh?
Mhm.
I'm gonna sack. Gosh, what do I want to sack? I think
That's
I'm
like
gonna
one of my
sack the
favorite
Sword of
little combos.
Vengeance.
I guess this Sylvan Library has overstayed its welcome.
Alrighty, so everyone got their stuff sacked.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I am going to move to combat. I'm going to attack. Let's go Steph you're taking Dragonhawk. And Bert, you're taking Marauding Raptor. Marauding Raptor is a 4/3. Dragonhawk is a 5/5.
I'll take 5.
Oh, sorry. When it attacks, I need to exile 2
Okay.
cards from the top of my library.
And what are the 2 cards?
A Dragon Master Outcast and a Giant Cinder Moth.
Okay.
I can't cast either of them because I don't have enough mana, so they're going to end up staying in exile when I move to my end step. So everyone is going to take 4 if Dragonhawk stays on the board.
Yep. I don't like this.
I still take 4.
This is
I
a
guess I'm
fast,
gonna go down to a
moving-
lowly 40.
lowly 40.
Listen, I really wanted
Hey,
to
welcome
attack
back.
you last turn, Micah. I just used had a 5/5 and I had a 4/4. So
Yeah, I saw
Bummer.
that. That's why
But you know
Dragonhawk
what?
had to come visit you.
yeah, it's true. I will figure out a way. I will someday.
I'm scared. I'll pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Well, it's not. I wanted a land, but this is a very roundabout way of getting a land. I will tap 3. I'll play Nisavas with Seer. Let's go get a forest. I'll put that forest into my hand. Oh look, I have a land drop now. I will play a land for turn. And then I will tap for a blue and play this Mystic Remora.
Ooh.
And then
Okay.
I will pass turn.
That's a fancy one too. I like that one.
Thank you.
The borderless one from
Mhm.
the Dominaria remastered. I feel like it's
It is.
Dominaria remastered.
It is.
I think so.
I actually enjoyed this
Yeah.
set a lot. I think it was very good for reprints.
Yeah, it was fun and limited too.
Mhm.
Okay. I will cast this Loyal Warhound, which when it enters, I will search my library for basic planes and put it on the battlefield tapped because an opponent has more lands than me.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
What's
Behold.
the-
I have 1,
The
2,
basic
3,
planes.
4, 5 lands, and you have 4 lands. Now you have 5 lands. How exciting!
Good for you.
Yeah.
I need to do something fast before I lose the game. I'm at 18.
Yeah, we're moving, huh?
Yeah, Mike has an 8-5. An 8-5 in this
That's not our
I'm
economy?
really
fine.
hoping if I find one more land, I'll be able to cast and attack with Astarion this turn. And if that happens, I am for sure swinging at my cat.
No, wait. Wait.
Intentions declared.
No.
We're gonna see what happens. I can't attack with him the same turn if I don't draw a land. So we'll see what happens.
Well, fingers
let's
crossed you don't draw a land
grab-
for me, I guess.
Okay, yeah,
I don't want to get attacked at the same turn.
You'll have Death Touch and Trample too, which feels really nice.
Oh, no!
I'm gonna go to combat.
Yes.
Hey, Steph.
Hey, me. I know. I deserve it. Get at me.
2.
2. Okay, yes, I'll take 2.
And I will pass the turn.
Oh, what's the uncommon, Benji,
Alright.
that you're talking about? Because I might need it.
Are you a land? You are not a land. What are you? Okay, I think I still like that. I'm gonna cast Astarion. Here we go. Hey, buddy. Except I'm gonna leave this up because I'm smart. There he is. He can't attack this turn, but he has Death Touch. I will pass the turn.
Oh, okay. I'm scared.
So you're
I
saying
will
you need
untap.
one more mana to turn Asterion? Benji.
Uh,
And draw.
Benji. Bleeding
Boo!
Effigy? I'll look that up.
yeah,
I
the one drop
will
2/2 with haste and well, it functionally has dash.
Oh, yeah.
pay 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna cast Glimpse the Impossible.
Yeah.
I exile the top 3 cards in my library. I can play those cards this turn. At the beginning of the next end step, if any of those cards remain exiled, I put them into my graveyard, then create a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature token for each card put into my graveyard this way. Those tokens have sacrifice this creature, add a colorless. So
Alright.
exile the top 3, a mountain, Maskwood Nexus, and another mountain. Let's play a mountain for turn.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I should have drawn a card because you definitely didn't pay for Glimpse.
Oh no, I definitely did not pay for the Glimpse the Impossible. And then I'm gonna tap 4 to cast this Maskwood Nexus.
All right, now I'll draw another card.
Which says creatures I control are every creature type. Same is true for creature spells I control and creature cards I own that aren't on the battlefield.
All right, all right.
So now all my dinosaurs are dragons and all my dragons are dinosaurs, and it's just a beautiful
It's
little
perfect.
thing going on here.
think
Exactly.
that's
This is my
I'll pretend like
dream
that's
deck.
not a little bit blasphemous, but that's fine.
This is my dream deck right here. Like all my dinosaurs becoming dragons is just beautiful. Let's see. I'm gonna move to combat. Steph, I'm gonna have to swing Dragonhawk at you again.
Very fair.
And then I don't know. Steph, I'm gonna swing Silvercloud Ferocydons at you too.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
When
Okay.
Dragonhawk attacks, I do his exile 2 things because I've got 2 things that are 4 or greater. I got a Pirate's Pillage and a Sun-Crowned Hunters. Neither of those I have enough mana to cast.
Okay, so I don't think I want to block here. I think I want to take 13, and that feels bad. But I'm gonna take 13. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go to 25.
Yes, join us down here, Stephanie.
I will. I'm not gonna stay
However,
here, but I will
temporarily it
join
may
you
be.
temporarily. Everything will be fine.
Okay. I'm gonna move to my end step. My mountain is gonna go to the graveyard from Glimpse the Impossible and get me an Eldrazi spawn.
Okay.
Oop. And then my Pirate's Pillage and my Sun-Crowned Hunters that I got off Dragonhawk are gonna stay in exile, and they're gonna deal 4 damage to everybody.
4 damage, you
Ow.
say?
Mm-hmm.
And we have to sack a permanent?
No.
Oh, my Eldrazi spawn dies immediately though.
We do because we. Oh, that's right. Because it was the Silvercloud Frostodon was not dealt damage
Right.
this turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm a team player and I didn't block it.
Good teamwork, Steph.
True.
Really being a team player is what I'm doing.
That's my turn.
Alright, let's untap. During my upkeep, I have a decision to make. Do I keep this for Mystic Remora or nah? So I drew 2 cards off of it. I don't think I keep it. Yeah, let's let it go. Then I will draw. Alright. Let's play a mountain for turn. Micah.
I'm good. You look. I've been so peaceful this game. Obviously, I've done nothing. I'm
Dinosaurs. That's it.
yeah. I'm just chilling with my buddies.
Okay.
Chilling with your homies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
1, 2, 3, 4.
The collateral damage that a dragon causes whenever I'm hanging out with it is not my fault.
Yeah.
It's
I'm gonna play Edge of
respect.
Dragon Claw.
Respect.
I am going to tap 2 for I am going to play a Stomp. And I believe.
Are you gonna fight my silver card?
Yeah, no. I feel like it's the Marauding Raptor, which feels weird, but like, yeah. So, Eshki is going to deal her power to target Marauding Raptor.
Rotting Raptor goes away.
Is kaput.
He is gone to the graveyard.
All right.
Back where dinosaurs came from, or something.
So let's move to combat. Eshki triggers at the
Extinct
beginning of
again.
combat. I've cast both a creature, Eshki, and a non-creature spell, Stomp. So I will put 2 plus my counters on her and draw a card. Okay. And then I would like to just to send a message. Send 2 damage at Micah.
Okay,
Yep.
okay.
I am not at 40 anymore.
You are not. This is true.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I will pass turn.
All right. I'm about to draw a really good card.
I believe you.
It's gonna change the game.
I'm excited about it.
We got game
It's not
changers.
horrible. Nah,
I'm about to play a game changer, y'all.
I'm not that cool. But I am about to play a card that I'm happy that I just drew. This is Dark Dweller Oracle.
That's a great card.
I can pay 1 mana and sacrifice a creature to exile the top card of my library. I may play that card this turn. Bum bum bum.
Card advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to combat. And Mike, I've got a 3/1 for you.
Yep. I'll take the 3.
And then let's pay 1, sacrifice Squee, exile the top card of my library. Ooh, a Jessica's Will. Ooh, that's a game changer. I
Oh,
think.
It is a game
no.
That's on the
changer.
list, right? How many cards does everybody have in their hand?
1.
7.
4.
7. All right. I'm gonna cast Jessica's Will. I'll get 7 red mana.
Yikes.
Which is this deck is
Nothing can go wrong. Everything is fine.
largely focused on white cards, so 7 red mana is not super helpful, but it's not nothing. And then we'll get a Prismatic Vista, a Brought Back, and by invitation only. Yeah, that did not work out the way I had hoped, but at least I got to play a land. Prismatic Vista. Maybe I will spend a mana and sack the Vexing Bauble to draw a card. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
perfect.
Okay.
All
What a
right.
great
Okay.
card. Let's sacrifice Prismatic Vista. I will lose a life. Get a Plains. Bonk. And then I will use this white mana plus 4 red mana to cast Quintorius Lore Master. Whoa, we got another Quintorius. So this is a 3/5. He's got Vigilance. At the beginning of my end step, I exile a non-creature, non-land card from my graveyard and make a 3/2 red and white spirit creature token. I can pay 3 mana and tap this Quintorius and sacrifice the spirit to choose a card that I have exiled with Quintorius. I can cast that card without paying its mana cost, and if it would be put into the graveyard this turn, it is instead put on the bottom of my library. So, I will do that. I will go to my end step.
I have
And-
stuff before your end step.
Okay,
I would like to pay 1 to cast Enlightened Tutor, and I'm going to go find something that will help me on my turn.
got it.
You can do your things, but I've been going back and forth about finding something that gives him indestructible versus something that gives him flying and first strike, so that I can just block the Dragonhawk, so I don't die to the Dragonhawk. And I'm really going back and forth about it. It's not okay if I die to the Dragonhawk. So my options are like be vulnerable to a board wipe, or and be behind, or face possibly dying to the Dragonhawk if there's not a board wipe. And I think I like the first option better. I just need to find my enchantment. I'm going to search for something called Asha's Favor.
Okay. So in my end step, this Quintorius will trigger. I'm going to exile Jessica's Will, which I will put right here. And then this Quintorius makes me a 3/2 spirit when that happens. Also, a card left my graveyard, so this Quintorius will make me a 3/2 spirit.
Yes.
And now we have the synergy happening.
Oh, it's happening.
I will pass the turn.
All right, I will untap. I will draw. Surprise! It's Asha's Favor. I'm gonna cast that. It's 3 mana to cast Asha's Favor. We're gonna target Astarion. Enchanted creature has flying, first strike, and vigilance.
That's pretty
And
good.
then I will equip Astarion with Shadow Spear, giving him +1/+1. And I would like to go to combat.
I bet you would.
I have a presently 5/5 with flying, first strike, vigilance, lifelink, death touch, and trample. Coming at you, Micah.
Oh. So I can't block it. How much am I taking?
5 commander damage. When he deals damage to you, I gain life because I have lifelink. And so I would like to pay 2 for Cradle of Vitality. Because whenever I gain life, I may pay 2. If I do, I put a 1/1 counter on target creature for each 1 life I gain. So Astarion's going to get 5 counters.
Emily, welcome to the stream. Thank you.
How do I make sure I take it from the commander? Oh, there it is. Never mind.
Yeah, so you have to document it in your life total, and then you can just track it in the commander tracker as well. Because
So
it
I'm
doesn't
just
reduce
taking-
your life total.
I'm just taking 5, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
You just have to
And then
document it in
bop,
both
bop, 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 bop. Cool.
There you go. Exactly. Okay. Yeah, then I will move to my end step. And at my end step, I can choose whether I want an opponent to lose the amount of life they lost this turn, or me to gain the amount of life I gained this turn. I think I want Micah to lose the amount of life he lost this turn. So Micah, lose 5 more life, please, at your end step. That's not
5
competitive.
more.
Yep. And I will pass the turn.
All right. I will untap. And I will draw.
It sure does, Benji. Yeah, yeah.
Let's see.
Asha's Favor is a good card.
I'm going to go ahead and move to combat.
Yeah.
Let's start doing things. I'm going to swing. Dragon Hawk at Steel City Brad.
I don't like it.
I have a turn of
I think-
reprieve from the Dragonhawk.
I think that's it. On attack, I get to exile 2 things to the top of my library. A Charging Tuscadon and a Mountain.
All right, sounds like I'm taking 5.
Yep, that's what his power is. Then, moving into my second main, I'll play the Mountain from what I exiled with Dragonhawk. Do I want that Charging Tuscadon? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna cast Charging Tuscadon from what I got off of Dragonhawk. It is a 4/4 dinosaur with trample. If Charging Tuscadon will deal combat damage to a player, it deals double that damage to that player instead.
Ooh.
So he's a little damage doubler, but only to players, not to your permanents. So you can't like double hit your dudes.
I like it when my dudes are double hit, so that's nice.
And then I'm going to pass my turn.
Okay.
It doesn't hold grudges. It runs them down and impales them. That's the that's the flavor text.
Good
I like
flavor
it.
text.
It's good.
Let's
Good soup.
untap. Draw. Okay. All right, Batman. We're cooking. All right. So what do I do here is the question. So let's play this Forest Return. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This Nissa is gonna flip. And then let us. She's up. Let's +1 her. So I reveal the top card in my library. If it's a land, put it onto the battlefield. Otherwise, put it in my hand. It is a land, so we'll go into the battlefield. So we're ramping now, but have we ramped enough? The answer is
Oh,
no.
no, we're ramping.
1, 2,
What are you trying
no
to
such
play
thing
that you
as
can't
ramping
play with
enough.
8 mana?
Apex Devastator.
It's always a pitch Devastator, but not
You
this
know,
time.
that's fair. That's fair. But we do have the Vexing Bauble still out, so.
I got rid of it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you did.
And we're in Devastator territory, Brad. Come on.
Brad,
get it back?
come on. No, I'm a 3 visits and go get some other forest. I think the only other forests I have are just like normal forests. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, let's just get a forest, and then I don't know why I'm shuffling because I am going to pay 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana to play a Uvenwald Hydra.
Whoa.
Uvenwald Hydra, power and toughness equal to the number of lands I control. When it enters, I may search my library for a land card, put it on the battlefield, tap, then shuffle.
Does it have reach or anything? Just
it does
curious,
have
no
secret
reason.
reach.
Secret reach.
Yeah. It's better than regular reach. No, it's just a block of text. It does have reach.
It does. Okay, all right. Respect.
I guess we get this arena.
You can get any land with that thing. I really like that card. I always forget that lets you search for any land.
I guess we get this arena glory.
Also, why do the Hydra's faces look that way? And by that I mean, why are they just mouths?
I don't know.
I can't
I've
believe
wondered
you
that
would
too.
you would face shame them like this.
They don't have a
They have-
face. There's no face
they-
to shame.
Mouth shame. They
Or maybe it's
look,
just claws, and maybe they don't have any kind of a face. I don't know what those are.
It's a worm.
they got tired of going to the eye doctors, so they just decided not to have them.
Okay,
Just the
I get it.
dentist. Just the dentist.
Just the dentist. They've got really great dental coverage, but they have
Really good,
terrible
yeah.
vision coverage.
Really good dental
Exactly.
coverage. I'm gonna move to combat. At the beginning of combat, I will put 2 counters on Ishki and draw a card. I cast the 3 visits and an Uvenwald Hydra. Okay. So I have an 8/8.
Yeah, you do.
With Vigilance and Trample in Ward 1, but that doesn't stop Micah nor Steph. Like, Asterion
Hey,
is a.
you don't need to say my name like that.
Yeah, I don't like being named like that.
You don't need to call me out. First strike, death touch, trample. We don't need to worry about any of that.
No, I think we do, but not this turn. Maybe Micah absorbs a little bit more of that hate, a little bit more, you know. that
I
aggression.
mean, he might. I still have to make up for. Actually, no, he hit me for 10, and I hit him for 10. So actually, we're square.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I say we're even.
Oh. Well,
Uh-uh.
I'm
Oh, well,
gonna-
he hit me for. So there was 10 plus 8. So I owe you 8 more damage at least.
Well,
I like this.
I
play.
feel like
It's a
we were
function of whether
fine.
or
Let's-
not you've accrued interest or not.
Let's
I
go
have
back to
decide whether
being
you've accrued
square. I
interest.
think that's better. I think being even is
Yeah.
better than whatever's happening
I'm sure you
here.
do. Yeah.
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 Just I have to figure out
Brad, how
the
much
interest
toughness
scenario
you
here.
got?
We'll see.
2, 4, 9, 10, 14, 16.
Why are you so thick
lot of
over
toughness.
there? What do you?
You know, I ask him that question all the time. I never get a good answer.
I feel bad leaving this damage on the table though. What do you block with though? Do I care? Do I care about losing Ishki? Is it that time? What year is it?
These are good questions. These are all
I mean,
reasonable
I've got a couple
questions.
4-2s over here, which sounds like it lines up quite nicely with your 8 toughness commander.
You're not wrong. I am going to pass turn. I am scared.
All right.
We got
Untap.
some heckin' thickos over here.
Some
all of
heckin'
us.
thickos. That's my favorite
my upkeep
cereal,
all the time.
thickos.
Thickos? Yeah.
Goes.
I mean, reasonable. Big Q spellbook. That's cute.
Raw. Okay. Now I got to figure out what it is I am doing.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. That was a big yawn.
I think I am going to pay 3. I'm going to cast Squee. Hi, Squee.
Hey, he's died like so many times.
I know, I'm about to kill him again,
Are,
too.
are you?
Wow.
He's going to get sacrificed to Dark Oracle.
Squee is more than just a tool, Brad. Squeeze a being.
Chromaswell?
Oh no.
Ooh.
You don't
Did you
have
just
a man
cast
for
in
that,
a
though, right?
Chromas
Right?
well?
I mean, I exiled it and I can play it until a turn, and I have this Sundown Pass.
Oh, you do have land. Oh, shoot.
Wow. What shenanigans can I get up to?
Oh, I hope not a lot of shenanigans. Protection
That
from
is
color
crazy.
I can't block those.
I mean, I feel like my life total says I have to cast this.
I agree with
I
you.
agree with you.
Yeah, shoot.
So I would have 4, 8, 11, 14, 16, 18 times 2 is 36. So I could just
Delete
kill
me.
somebody.
You should. Deleting me is exceptionally wise at this stage in the game. But I
So
won't fault you if you don't. I just,
I'm gonna cast
I mean,
it.
likewise for me.
yeah, I think
In all fairness,
Man,
Yeah.
I just work here.
Micah and I are both dangerous. It's just a function of which kind of dangerous you think you can keep
I
up with
just work
better.
here. Okay. Yeah, so I've cast a Crow's Will. So my creatures have Flying, Vigilance, Double Strike, Lifelink, Indestructible, Protection from all creatures. Or all colors. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Steph's at 26.
Mhm.
What's the cleanest way to get to 26? 8. Sorry. 16. 22. 26.
That's even.
And then that would mean for Micah, I've got 6 and 4 is 10.
And you're gaining 36 life here, yeah?
Yes.
That's awesome.
So
yeah.
that's the plan. 26 to Steph, 10 to Micah.
I am kaput. Unless somebody
to
wants to
me.
just fog. Looking at you, Bert, green player over there.
I wish I had a fog.
You
in hand.
probably don't want to fog.
No.
No,
Asterion would be
I
powerful.
deserve it. I know what I did. Yeah. I was about to do shenanigans.
and that means
right
that
there,
I
but-
also took Commander. How much Commander?
4.
Got it.
Okay. And
That
then
was a big turn.
It was a
Or
big
a
turn.
big-
It was like
a
an
big,
accidental big turn too. It was just ripped off the top with Dark Dweller.
Yeah,
Yep.
hitting Jessica's will and then a Chroma's will with Dark
Uh-huh.
Dweller. That's
We're
ooh,
doing
that's
it.
wild.
Some real big willies over
we're
there.
doing it.
Yeah.
And then check this dance out. I'm going to go to my end step and I'm going to put a Chroma's Will into Big Q's spellbook.
I'm scared.
Yeah, wow.
And I get 2 more spirits.
Big Q has some really good spells in his
So
spellbook.
when do you get to cast the
I can
stuff?
pay 3 mana, tap him, and sacrifice a spirit to cast one of these exiled cards for free.
Okay.
A new problem has entered the chat.
Yeah.
Well, so
A
we'll see if I
49
can-
life problem with 2 wills in his
Brad had
spellbook.
more life than I ever did.
That's not true.
I
I
never had more than 49
That's
life.
the turn. I don't think that's true.
Okay.
I don't think I did I?
Oh, untap.
No,
I think
thought
you were at
had
47 for your highest,
was the
weren't you?
highest.
I don't think I got above 49, yeah. That was such a clutch top deck, Brad.
Yeah.
Bert, I don't think this helps me or helps us,
Okay. I like how it's us now.
unfortunately.
I know.
It's gotta be us.
We're on the
We
same
have-
team.
Collectively, we have less life than he does by a lot.
True.
Get him.
Um.
Give him the business.
Okay, so I'm gonna try this, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and move to combat. I'm gonna swing Dragonhawk, charging Tuscadon, at Brad, both of them. Dragonhawk's on attack. I exile 3 cards now because he wants power 4 or greater. A mountain, a Bonehorde Dracosaur.
Ooh. Okay, so I've got. If I don't block, I've got 8 damage from the Tuscadon, 5 damage from Dragonhawk.
Yeah.
Puts me to.
See, not that
36.
much. It's fine. You can just
Yeah, I
take it.
honestly feel like that's fine. I think I might
It'll be
want to
okay.
keep my creatures up. Yeah, I will not block.
Sick. Second main phase. I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna cast Dragon Speaker Shaman. All my creatures' spells are dragons. So because
There
of
you
Maskwood
go.
Nexus, so everything's gonna be 2 less to cast. For my creatures, and then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 to cast Bonehorde Dracosaur. I have 2 mana left. I'm gonna actually gonna try to come maybe second. Nah, Bert, we got this. We got this. We got this, Bert.
I was
believe
like,
in us.
God dang!
I'm making no. I'm making this move for us, Bert. It's for us. Okay.
There's
don't
all
know
of this
how I feel
us
about
happening over there.
I don't know how I feel about
I'm
this.
playing a mountain
Okay.
from my exile
Yeah.
as my lane for turn instead of doing the 2 damage to everyone. I don't want to hit you for 4, Bert.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna pay a red and another red, and I'm gonna cast Eidolon of the Great Revel.
What a
Nice.
card!
Eidolon of the Great Revel says whenever a player casts a spell with converted mana cost 3 or less, it deals 2 damage to that player.
And that's for us?
I love that card. That's like old school burn. That's like when cards
Yeah.
like this were like excellent in like modern.
Yeah,
I love
I,
that time.
I'm a big fan of this card. It's good in this deck too because there's so
It
much
is
like
really good,
incidental burn. So I really enjoy it. I think that's going to be the end of my turn. This mountain stays in exile with Dragonhawk, so everyone takes 2.
I do really like this deck, Micah. I think it's really fun. It's not a traditional burn
very
deck,
fun.
but it's a lot of like chip damage, right? Like it's
Yeah.
a lot of like
Yeah, Dragonhawk's a really cool card.
Alright. Well, let me take my turn. Let's see what we can do. In the words of the
I'll
Cha-Cha
let you.
slot, now it's time to get fun. I'm gonna draw my card.
But yes, Benji,
I was
did
trying to
see your
figure out what you were
comment.
gonna do with that. Take it back now, y'all. I was like, what are we what are we taking back?
Let's plus.
What were you saying, Brad? I'm sorry.
I was just saying, I did see Benji's comment about my Quintek. That we Benji and I collaborated a little bit on his. I think he's doing this one though.
Yeah.
So I offered some advice as best I could, but I do think they play pretty differently.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is my second favorite deck, and I have put a lot of thought and energy into it.
Alright. So I will cast the Great Hinge for 2 mana. Because that's what the Great Hinge does.
Whoa. That's a pretty great hinge.
It's a really great hinge.
I've not.
It's an
Must be,
okay
it's always really great to play that for 2. It's like it feels so good.
Right?
Oh yeah.
I have a big monster, and then also the best mana dork or best mana rock in the whole game.
Wait, no, I don't.
Yeah,
Wait.
not the best in the whole game, but one of the best.
Because I. What do I do? What's in my hand? What is going on, y'all?
You have a lot of questions. I can't provide the answer to any of them, but
So Brad just kills us, right? If you get done tap. So how much damage can I deal to Brad?
well, he has what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He has. Oh, I guess he could just Chroma's Will again because he's got Q. So if you don't get rid of Q, he has you. But if you do get rid of Q, I don't think he has you.
Which would be really mean, and I don't want you to
Which
do
is
that.
why you should absolutely do it if you can. You got a Q extermination plan?
I don't. Not in my hand, unfortunately.
Oof.
Oh, but I'm gonna go out swinging. So I'm actually gonna exert this Arena of Glory. I'm gonna turn it that way so I know.
Ooh.
2 red
Okay.
floating. 2 green floating. I gain 2 life. And then green.
Yeah, you could always just make it so that he has to just block.
Yeah. I am going to play.
Chroma's Will doesn't do
is
him a
the
whole lot of
best
good if he
removal.
has 2 creatures left.
I'm gonna play this Morag, Fury of Akun.
Heck yeah. Do you got another land to play second main?
Nice.
I do.
Love this for you.
So-
Okay, great. I'm so excited.
I'm gonna tap this, and I
Just remember what I did for us, Bert.
play this Soul Ring. That's gonna hurt me, right?
That's your
It
second spell, yeah.
is. He's gonna take 2.
Yeah, take 2, and then
Eidolon of the Great Revel.
yeah, I'm gonna tap. Yeah, I took 2 from that, and then I will tap 3. I will play Sword of Fire and Ice.
Ooh.
You want to use your soul ring for that, or do you want to use?
You'll take 2
the
for
colored
Eidolon of
mana
Great
for
Revel again.
I'm gonna use because I'm gonna end up. I'm about to equip it. So
Oh,
that's,
okay, yeah, that's fair.
And so I think.
That's a good card. Pro red is so good against Brad's board here
Yeah.
because all his spirits are red white. The
so
only creature that can block your guy is now his dog.
Okay, so I think I equipped to Ishki.
But he's too loyal for Brad to sacrifice, right?
So
He's
yeah.
so loyal that he's gonna just jump under a bus for
Yeah,
me.
he does it for you.
All right, so let us move to combat. Ishki trigger. She goes up to 6 counters.
Yeah.
Card. Okay.
Text together.
So I'm trying to figure out what we, how we do this, because this is 11 now. No, it's not. It will be 11 in my second main phase. So you just chump block these dudes, but you can't chump block Ishki, and Ishki is a 10, 12.
He can chump block Eshki with the dog, right? So the dog has protection from blue and
Yeah,
red.
Ashley's got trample though.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
Eshki's
That's right.
got
So the
trample.
dog just like looks at her and is like, "Whoops." Okay, that's great. Love
Yeah.
that.
So yeah, I'm gonna just swing Ishki at you, Brad, for the casual 12.
Ooh.
That's amazing because then on your you're
Yeah,
gonna have
I'll
another
take
combat.
12.
That's so good, Bert. Oh my gosh, that's so good.
Got a 22. 12 Eshki damage.
All right. So
Oh,
how
wait,
do I
that's
beat
old.
Micah's now? I think is my second main phase.
It's true. It's
No, you don't got to worry about that. I promise. It's okay. You don't got to think about beating me.
Take
It's
me
okay.
down, and then you both can just agree to a draw, right?
I'm a
Yeah, just a polite handshake. A polite handshake through the screen.
That's how CADH players do it. They're like, I won't kill Brad if we agree to a draw right now.
So I have
The politics.
I actually have triggers from the sword. So before I play this,
Yeah.
I need to deal
that's
2
great.
damage somewhere.
Oh, that's exciting.
How big is? I don't think I care about that anymore.
Yeah.
Though. I don't want the Great Robot. I don't think I care about it. And we're.
I think you're kind of past the point of that mattering, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a blocker
it is.
and
Last year.
deals damage to your life total that is 10.
Yeah.
I don't know if that. I don't know, is there something else in his board that you can kill?
The Dragon Speaker Shaman. I think.
The Shaman.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
That might be a good one because it is reducing the cost of all of my creatures,
Yeah.
not just dragons.
Yeah. Let's pop that one. And then
That's
I'll
nice.
draw a
That's a
card.
good
That's a
hit.
good call.
All right. Yeah. Now second main phase, I'll play this island Maraga trigger. Okay. Yeah, but I wish this was a fetch
You
land.
do have a 10/10 beat stick.
I do. But I literally cannot afford for Brad to untap.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I feel like you're in a tough spot here. Where I feel like either way you might be in trouble.
yeah. I think
Like,
this,
you lose on Brad's turn. Do you have an out for, like, can you block enough damage to survive Micah's turn?
Just live through my turn. It's easy.
Because Eshki has vigilance, right? And so
Right.
you're not tapping Eshki. If you leave up your other guys,
yeah.
I got
so
lots
do you
of
have
flying.
enough?
Let's move to the combat phase after my main phase, and I will swing at Brad again. Does this triggers again, right?
Yeah.
It sure does.
Yep.
Yeah, you've cast both a creature and a non-creature this turn.
Yeah.
Eshki's getting tall.
Hi, Megan.
Hi, Megan. PidgiPotato, I love
Micah
the name.
Megan loves your name.
Oh, hi Megan. Thanks for loving my name.
Yeah.
Megan is the inventor of infinite tokens. I don't know if you've seen
Oh,
them or
sick,
used
sweet.
them before, but yeah.
Yeah, I love
That's
infinite
who that
tokens.
is.
They're
Yeah.
awesome. We have some.
Not thought. Not my sister coming in here. Thought Pocket, what's going on? Yeah, I'm gonna swing at you with Eshki again, Brad.
Things are tense right now, Thought Pocket.
All right. Yeah, I'm dead.
You deserved it, Brad.
Big time murdered.
All right. I guess I passed turn to Micah.
Woo. Okay. I will untap.
Ooh, Bert, you
I
better
don't
be
think
Micah. I
Micah
swear
gets
to
through
God.
with really anything on the ground.
At my upkeep, I get Bonehorde Dracosaur trigger.
I'm
I
sorry.
exile the
I
top
have
2 cards.
yet another sword trigger.
Oh, you have-
killing.
Oh, you're right.
Right, and I will deal 2 to the. I think the actual. The Great
Eidolon?
Revel. Yeah, the Eidolon, because it kills
Yep.
it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It could, yeah, potentially.
And then I would draw a card.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. 3, 4, 5,
I think you're actually pretty okay here, Bert.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
upkeep Bonehorde Dracosaur, exile the top 2. That's a land and an Urabrask.
Ooh. Which Urabrask?
I believe it's the upkeep Urabrask. Yeah, it's the upkeep Urabrask.
Okay.
Where,
He
like,
has
you
haste
exile
too,
cards.
though.
and-
That one is so sneakily powerful.
He does haste. Yeah, he does. Bert,
Micah? Why does it always end this way?
I don't know. So, I exiled a land card, so I get a 3/1 red dinosaur.
And a non-land card, so you get a treasure too, right?
Yep. I'll put it down here so we'll see it. Put these here so I can keep them exiled. I'll move to combat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna swing Dragonhawk, charging Tuscadon, and Bonehorde Dracosaur at you. Dragonhawk will trigger. I will exile 3 things from the top of my library because I have 3 things with 4 things.
4 things. Yeah.
With 4 more power.
So I think that's the writing on the wall.
So I gotta
'cause
get
can
Daro,
block- Yeah. Scourge of Vilcus.
a Scourge of
and mountains.
Vulcus, and 2 mountains.
Okay. So if I block, oh wait, Dragonhawk's just a. I'll block Dragonhawk with Uvar Hydra.
And you have 4 cards exiled with Dragonhawk right now. So at the end of the turn, Bert loses 8 life.
Yeah, but that's if
Yes,
Dragonhawk
if
lives
Dragonhawk-
in this comp. Yeah. So Uvar Hydra.
Oh yeah, only if Dragonhawk. Yeah, that's right.
I don't think Dragonhawk needs to survive
Yeah, I don't think so either. But don't tell Mike.
because that at the beginning of your next end step trigger is part of the.
Oh,
no,
that's
no, he
right.
does
So
have to be
Dragonhawk.
there. He has to be there to deal the damage.
He has to be there for it to happen. He does. He has to be there for the damage to happen.
I don't think so. Let me see here.
Because he.
I think it's part of the properties of the cards that you exile.
No, it's the Dragonhawk dealing the damage, right?
Because Dragonhawk deals 2 damage.
Oh, because if Dragonhawk can't deal the damage if it's not there. Interesting.
Right.
Okay.
All right, so definitely blocking Dragonhawk. The Gore charging Tuscadon is going to get blocked by Ishki, and
Sure.
then I guess I just have to take the Bonehorde Dracosaur damage.
Onward.
Yeah,
Okay. Before blocks. Or before damage.
damage. Okay.
Yeah, before damage. I'm gonna tap 3. I'm gonna cast Electric Revelation. I'm gonna discard a card and draw 2 cards.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna pay 2. Cast Thrill of
I-
Possibility. Sorry.
No, we just
Sorry,
trying to figure
I'm
out
looking
what
at
you're
this the delayed trigger situation. Yeah, but yeah, continue doing
No,
what you're
okay.
doing. Sorry, I'm just
I'm
I'm
gonna
doing some
discard
research.
a card and draw 2 cards. Didn't quite get me there. All right.
doing. Move to damage.
Damage.
All right.
Yep.
And then
Friends,
take-
I do think Dragonhawk does the damage at the
Damage,
end,
even if
but
he's not there?
even if he's not there. I
Okay.
do think
Yep.
so. So this is a situation where we use last known information if the triggered ability is trying to resolve at the end step and the thing that is causing that is no longer on the battlefield. We use the information that is last known about it.
Okay.
So I do believe, and Brad, you can feel free to let me know if I'm wrong here.
Yeah,
but
no, I was just looking into it too.
yeah, I think it is a property. Yeah, it's a delayed trigger generated by the initial trigger, and it will
That's
still happen at the
interesting.
end step and deal damage even if he's not there. Yeah. Wild. Very cool.
Okay. So hold on. Okay. Okay. So that makes sense to me. So I would take 5 from Boneheart. How big is Boneheart Dracosaur?
Yeah. Bone Horde is 5.
Okay. So yeah, I'm dead is what you're telling me. I'm cooked, chat.
Think.
Dragonhawk's dead, right? Because you blocked him,
Yes, but with an 11/11.
and so is Charging Tuscadon.
Yes.
Blocked with Eshki. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 creatures because you've got a Nissa, right?
No, this is Planeswalker. She flew.
Yeah, but I mean, you got 4 creatures. No, that's a Great Henge. I'm sorry, you got 3
Yeah, that's
creatures.
Great Hinge.
6. I want to pay 3. I'm gonna go ahead and Blasphemous Act.
I mean, you know,
Nice.
Ashby lives through that, right?
Silverclad Ferocidon is gonna have you sacrifice a permanent because it's gonna take 13 damage.
True. How big is she?
Um,
6, 10, 12. The damage is still marked. Yeah, she's gonna die. Wait, that doesn't deal damage to Planeswalkers. I can sack a Planeswalker. I don't have to sack the sword.
Yeah.
Alright.
So what are we saying on the Dragonhawk?
Yeah, it still happens.
Mhm.
It is a
Alright.
yeah.
Today.
These 4
still
stay in
happens.
exile, and that'll be 8 damage.
Okay. I am cooked, chat. Okay, GG's.
You not for lack of trying. You
Yeah,
Let's
Oh, I-
go.
got
That was a
there.
good game.
That was a good game.
I thought it was done there at the end. Bert had that 28,000 Eshki on the board. I was like, well,
Yeah,
there's no way.
There's no way.
All right, awesome.
that was
Yeah.
nutty. That was nutty. That was great. Honestly,
Not Michael
like
was winning
y'all's
his first
decks were
Spelltech
great.
game.
I know.
Yeah.
You got to go to work with him after this.
Yeah,
like,
right. I
don't
gotta
know.
work with him and look at him.
You're not living it down, Bert. I'm holding on to this.
I buy this man lunch on the regular. Like, we had
Let's
Firehouse
go.
Subs the other day.
You owe me lunch now.
Not I owe you lunch.
I just ate your lunch. Let's go.
You didn't eat my lunch.
Nah.
What time is it?
That was really fun though.
It was a good game. I really enjoyed it.
I don't know if I have time for another one.
That's
So-
totally fine, man. We're
but
traveling
yeah.
tomorrow anyway, so I feel like having an early
Okay.
night is probably a good thing for us
That's
too.
probably, yeah.
Sounds good.
But yeah, everybody at home, I hope you enjoyed this wonderful game. I know I did. I thought so. What was my thought process? I was stuck on mana. I've been hitting mana choke points in a lot of my decks lately. Because I didn't get ramp early that game, and so
You were stuck on mana, Bert? How were you stuck on mana? You had like 8 and 9 at like various points in the last stages of the game. How much did you
Before
need?
that, when
That's
Oh,
a
okay.
great
All right.
hinge and 8 lands.
yeah, no, at
Suck on
that
that.
point I was like, where are my cards? I'm like, I want to play all the things.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fair.
But no, I definitely I was having a good game. I just think it was a little bit slower than Asterion and Dragonhawk this game. And then Brad was
honestly,
like,
Asterion just got cooking really fast with the Soul
Yeah.
Ring. That's all it was, just
That's
the Soul
fair.
Ring. But yeah,
And then
it's
Brad
it
came
out
ended up being
like,
fun. Y'all,
oh,
doubled
y'all
it.
out here playing Magic? Brad was like, y'all
The
playing
double
Magic?
will.
The double will?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was like accidental.
It was.
Yeah, both times it was just
Yeah,
like
divine
off the top.
Right off the
providence
top.
smiled upon you this day. I swear
Yeah.
to goodness, it was like,
No,
yeah,
That was
it's
great.
great for you.
But no, I just remember one thing that Steph said to me during one of our games. I was playing Arna, Arna Sky Captain.
The Kinnarid?
Yeah, and Arna Kinnaroot.
Mm.
And Steph was like, bro, you might be
Yeah.
underestimating your opponents. And I was just like, you know what? You're right. And I was like, never again. Never again. So I'll be watching now. I pay attention now.
Yeah,
I'll
please,
be-
please do, please do.
I don't care what your life total is. If it ain't 0, I'm worried about it.
I love that. I love that. Yes.
So yeah, but Brad, Steph, if y'all want to tell the people who y'all are while I find somebody to raid, that I would appreciate that.
Yeah. We can do that. Hi everybody. I'm Steph and that is Brad, and I'm looking away because I'm getting our links. Brad and I are streamers. We stream here on Twitch under the moniker SteelcityMTG. I just put a little link to our profile there. Generically are just internet gremlins under the name Steel City Steph and Steel City Brad. We just talk about Magic a lot. We don't have a whole lot else going on in our lives, as it turns out. So, but that's where you can find us at various places on social media. We mostly stream limited formats here on Twitch. We play a lot of Commander on other people's channels. But on our channel, you can typically find us playing 1v1 sealed with real booster packs. You can find us playing Arena. You can find us occasionally we'll play Commander on our channel. Occasionally we'll play Arena constructed formats. But yeah, we're mostly in the limited game here on Twitch. So tune in if that's something that you enjoy. And we're big into the idea that that draftable booster packs are game pieces and not lottery tickets, right? So we want to play games with them. And so, you don't need a whole pod of 8 people in order to play games with booster packs. You just need one buddy. And that's what we try to teach people. So that's all. I think that's all I have. Do you have anything else you want to say, Brad?
You can. So Steph mentioned that we are traveling. And so next weekend, you can find us at the Laughing Dragon Experience in Santa Clara. And then the weekend following, we'll be at face-to-face games in Niagara Falls. So those are our next 2 events coming up. If you happen to be at either of those, come and find us because we'll be doing Commander the whole weekend at both of those, as well as a little bit farther down the road, MagicCon Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
So we would love to see any or all of you there and get a game of Commander.
Heck yeah. Thanks for having us, Bert.
Of course,
Yeah,
always.
thanks.
Y'all are always
Thanks, Bert.
welcome here at MTG Burt. Mikey, do you want to introduce yourself to the people and let the folks at home know who you are?
So my name is Micah. I'm the social media guy over at Card Addicts in Birmingham, Alabama. I run the YouTube channel, the Facebook page, the Instagram, all that stuff. And we make content, primarily Commander content, just to kind of show people new sets or whatever it is that we feel like showing off. We try to make it fun, exciting, and we just love Magic. So yeah, if you guys want to check us out on YouTube or anything, can I shout that out on?
Yeah,
You know,
you can drop a link. I think. You
I put your
Addicts AL.
Facebook page link in there. I don't know. I don't have your YouTube
Oh,
link,
thanks.
but I'll go find it.
Yeah, Card Addicts AL on YouTube, and it's we got our Dragonstorm Dragons game going up hopefully this week, and then we got our Dragonstorm Cons game recording this week, and then we're gonna do that hopefully the following week. So we had I love dragons, obviously played Dragonhawk, so Dragonstorm is a huge favorite set of mine right now.
Love that.
Alright, friends. We are going to raid into Unskilled Commander. He has a interview style thing going on with Reversal Wizard, I believe.
Deontay!
Yeah, so I'm all for that. So we're gonna go check them out. Make sure you tell them where you came from. Drink some water before bed. It'll help you feel better, I promise. Keeping a glass of water by your bed when you wake up thirsty in the morning. It's gonna hit different. Okay, all right, that's it. Y'all take care of yourselves.
Appreciate you, Papa.
It
Talk
was
to y'all
fun.
later.
Thanks for having me.
Take care.
Bye.